Hello and assalamu alaikum. The video that you're looking at, the thumbnail and title probably seems like it's clickbait, one of those type of videos where you look at it and think probably not gonna fulfill what it says. But really and truly, if you watch the video from beginning all the way till the end, you will realize that this easy habit really could transform your life. And there is a hadith in Sahih Bukhari which is known as the most authentic book after the Quran, and it's the first hadith mentioned, and it's also known by the scholars as 50% of Islam, meaning half the religion. The hadith is as follows. The Prophet ﷺ is reported to have said, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ وَإِنَّمَا لِكُلِّ امْرِئٍ مَّا نَوَىٰ فمن كانت هجرته إلى الله ورسوله فهجرته إلى الله ورسوله من كانت هجرته إلى دنيا يصيبها أو امرأة ينكحها فهجرته إلى ما هاجر إليه. The Prophet ﷺ is reported to have said, actions are according to their intentions, and everyone shall gain what they intended. Whoever migrates towards Allah and His Rasul will have migrated towards Allah and His Rasul. Whoever migrates towards the world or a woman that he intends to marry, then he shall gain what he intended. So you see, what the hadith is basically saying is your intention is extremely important when it comes to every action. How your actions will be perceived on the Day of Judgment will be based on the reasons why you did them. This is why this hadith is considered 50% of Islam. The Prophet ﷺ, he considers the intention to be so important that he taught us this following saying where he says, Niyatul mu'min khayrun min amalihi, that the intention of the believer is better than the action itself, meaning the actual intention is more important than the good deed. What does that mean? It means the reason why you're doing something is more important than the thing you're doing itself. That's why the Prophet ﷺ gives such importance to good intention. And we should know that. And the Prophet ﷺ tells us, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَنْظُرُ إِلَىٰ أَجْسَامِكُمْ وَلَا إِلَىٰ صُوَرِكُمْ وَلَكِنْ يَنْظُرُ إِلَىٰ قُلُوبِكُمْ وَأَعْمَالِكُمْ. That indeed Allah does not look towards your bodies or your forms. Rather, He looks towards your hearts and your actions. Notice how it says your hearts first, then your action. You see, what you do is based on intention, as we're saying, and the heart is known as the centerpiece, the seed place of where the intention comes from. So you see, the intention is more important than the action. Hence why it's mentioned the heart first, then action second. The Prophet ﷺ says, "Inna fil jasadi mudqa, iza saluhat saluha al jasadu kullu." That indeed in the body there is a piece of flesh. If it is clean, pure, and sound, then the whole body is sound. Wa iza fasada fasada al jasadu kullu. And if it is corrupt, then the whole body is corrupt. What is that? Ala wa hiya al qalb. Indeed, that is the heart, because the heart is the centerpiece of where your intentions come from. So you see, we spend most of our lives doing like normal looking action. They don't look very religious, like going to work, earning money, eating food, going to sleep. If you think about it, most of our life is spent doing these things. Most of our life is not just spent all day reading Quran, going to the jungle with a tasbih. You know, we don't live lives like that. That's not how normal life is. Normal life is you spend majority of your time working a normal job, going to eat food because you need to eat food to survive, needing to sleep. Majority of your day is spent like this. So how are we spending our majority of our days doing mundane and normal looking actions and yet claiming that we're living lives to try and become closer to Allah? How is that possible? But it is possible. There is a way to make it possible. What's the secret to doing that? It's not really a secret, but it's a simple thing that you can implement in your life to be able to make sure that all your normal looking actions all get considered as worship and allow you to become closer to Allah. What is that? Simply by purifying your intention. So you see, you going to work can be considered worship. How? By making sure that when you intend to go for work, you do it for the sake of Allah. You're earning money to provide for your family, to please Allah. When you eat food, it can be worship. How? By simply saying, I am eating this food to have energy to serve my family and worship Allah. All these simple actions are all of a sudden becoming worship. How? The reason how and the way how is by the power of your intention. And there's little tricks that you can do to make sure that your intentions are always good. You see, we always need reminders as humans. The word insan comes from nisyan, which means to forget. So a simple little trick, you can get your phone, put a reminder, something like this. It says basically purify your intention, and then you can make the reminder on repeat. So for example, you could make it an hourly reminder, a daily reminder, or you can put it on a specific time or something. However you want to do it, you can put a reminder on your phone to constantly purify your intention. Imagine if you put an hourly reminder to constantly purify your intention. Are you ever going to forget about making sure your intentions are pure? You're never going to forget. So you can implement habits like this to make sure your intentions are good. And by simply making your intentions good, it's as if you've made all your normal actions that had no rewards, no good deed essence in them, all of a sudden your whole life has become worship. So this one simple habit could easily transform your life. I hope you found the video beneficial. Hope to see you in the next video, and assalamu alaikum.